What's happening, guys? Today I'm joined by Mr. Jesse from PvP. We went out to the range and working on a little top secret project that he's working on. You want to talk a little about that?
It's gonna be dope freshness, son. That's all I gotta say. I don't know how far, when this video is up and when the news breaks, but cookies.
Cookies.
That's all I gotta say.
We went out to the desert and we shot some stuff for my video, short and sweet. We hooked him up with, or I hooked him up with some different types of guns, from the AK-47 to the Mossberg 464, some 300 Blackout, the AR-15 and 223 and everything. And we set up some special stuff for a video he's working on, and as well as setting up some alien targets, some zombie rabbits, and what else did we have?
I just remember blowing the head off of aliens, rabbits and aliens.
So before we jump into the behind the scenes of all this stuff and the slow motion footage and everything, so you have a unique background, right? And a lot of people might not understand or know about, you know, they see your prank videos and everything, but they might not know that you do downrange gaming and the story behind all that stuff too. So you want to explain to the audience a little bit about your military background?
Oh yeah, so when I was 20, or no, I was 19, joined the military for 6 years, security forces. So if you didn't know what security forces is in the Air Force, it's military police, and basically we're infantry for the Air Force. So I worked with a lot of weapon systems, I worked with a lot of tactical stuff, and so when I met Richard, and he has all these guns, it was just like back at home for me, so it was awesome.
So where all were you stationed?
I've been stationed in Louisiana for a year, Germany for 2 years. While I was in Germany, I got forward deployed to Kuwait for 8 months during Operation Iraqi Freedom. From Germany, I went to Korea for a year, and then after Korea, I went to New Jersey, and I got deployed again to Al Udeid, which is in Qatar, which was a skate base anyways, and then I got out, finished up.
Nice, nice. So so in you're coming into this situation here with all these different firearms with a lot of prior experience. You know, given your military background, was there a weapon that, or a firearm or something that from your prior experience you were like, no, that was my jam there?
Oh, the 203.
Oh
absolutely. Yeah,
the 40 Mike launcher.
Yeah, 40 Mike.
Oh wow.
High explosive 5. I do the whole thing. Like you need to know like a brief on it. I forgot it. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your experience with that?
I was a 5 meter casualty radius when you drop a 203 round, the 40 Mike high explosive.
Yeah.
But my experience with that was, I like to carry it because, for one, I'm a huge fan of Scarface. So Scarface had the 203, so whenever I got posted with the 203, I was excited. And then in Louisiana, I mean, it's not safe to have this, but in Louisiana, when you wore the vest, it had all the 2 or 3 rounds in it. Yeah. I would always be like, well, what if someone shot me in the vest? But I know it needs the trigger.
Yes. So for those of you who aren't familiar with these type of HE rounds or high explosives, like an RPG or a 40 Mike or 40 millimeter grenade, whenever it's launched, the centrifugal motion of the round going through the air actually arms it. So if you were theoretically to get shot with an RPG, if you survived it from 10 feet away, generally it won't kill you from the detonation. It might kill you from the impact, because whenever it comes out, it opens stabilizing fins, which causes it to rotate, which arms the warhead on the inside. Same thing with these little 40 Mike launchers. So they have to start spinning before the explosives are armed in it. So what about rifles and everything? Were you a fan of the M4?
I was nasty with the M16.
Yeah?
Yeah, because that's what I first started with. I liked the longer barrel. I liked it. Yeah, it felt better in my hand. I mean, the M4 is a lot more tactical.
You guys.
That's what I went from, like an M16 to M4. These are all the weapons that I used in the Air Force. The M16 to M4. I used the 249, which was awesome. The 60, but then we got rid of the 60 and got the 240 Bravo, 203, Mark 19. That's about it.
So you guys went from the M60 to the 240 Bravo. Did you use any of the Mark 43s?
No.
You didn't?
No.
All right, let's jump into some of the slow motion footage here real fast. Now, here's the alien target. It's so funny.
He ate the bullet. Yeah, nommed it. That's so dope, man.
Let me pull that back up. Because looking at the bullet when they come in frame is just so wicked. I mean, the explosion seems to take forever compared to the rest of the...
Yeah, it's like there's a little pause right there. Look at all the, like, foam that was in that thing.
It's so funny, too, because you think the alien target, just having that plastic shell on it, that it might, you know, disintegrate a little bit more, you know, fragment out of the shell or whatnot, but it just blew the head off. Now, you got to shoot the 300 Blackout. What did you think of that? Because this is the first time I actually got to shoot that, and you hear a lot of people, you know, debating the whole 223, 300 Blackout thing. Personally, for me, filming, I love it. I freaking love it with a 30 caliber round.
You had a sick ass scope on the thing, so it's like, if I had to use like iron sights and really try and figure it out, like that would have been a better test for me, I guess. But just the fact that the round is that much bigger than like a normal 5.56 that I'm used to shooting is just sick to me. And I'm firing that out of like almost would be what I fired in Air Force, an M4.
The rabbit shot here, this one didn't have any explosive in it, but I think that would qualify as a perfect kill shot right there. You see the 30 caliber round from the 300 Blackout rifle come through, and that would be a perfect vital shot right there.
Perfectly in the middle there.
And then you get the...
It almost looks like it's bleeding, but I know it's just the way that... Is that what that target's supposed to do? Like,
yeah. So it's like a high vis. It's a high visibility paint that they put under. Sometimes they're green, sometimes they're orange, and then once you know it's marked, if it's longer down range or something like that, you can see it's hit by your spotter or whatever. And in the background, you get the bullet skipping off the dirt there and everything. But
so if there was a zombie bunny attack, I would definitely want the Blackout.
You know, yeah, dude, you were crushing it with that. You were crushing it. So what'd you think about the Mossberg 464?
Yeah, I never fired anything like that before. It was sick. It was a cool ass gun.
You know, like I just kind of introduced that to the audience here recently, or my viewers, because traditionally it's the old cowboy kind of lever action with a wood grain. Yeah. So this is
it's like the futuristic version of a military version.
Yeah, it's got the tactical Picatinny rails and stuff like that. But that rifle, man, it was just so accurate for me. I mean, honestly, I like. Just with iron sights and everything right out of the box. I mean, it really, really impressed me.
And you could put a scope on that thing, couldn't you?
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's some sick zombie killing type of gun. Like if you're in a movie and like you're gonna kill zombies, I would use that joint.
Yeah. Oh well, that's the thing. Yeah, for a movie, this thing creates a fireball that's just, or a muzzle flash. It's just crazy.
How many rounds does it hold?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Like, real life practical situations, aside from being again like a ranch rifle or something like that, it's 5+1. So
you could put 5 in, but you can chamber one and then put one more.
So I don't think it would be a practical application for something if you're like, you know, like 300 Blackout or 223, you can throw 30 rounds in it, you know, but.
It's still a cool gun.
Yeah, that's great. Let's talk about PvP for a second. So you are working on, I have to say, a pretty epic prank. I mean, this is the most elaborate prank.
It's a prank that's never been done before, I don't think.
It's so funny because
in this way, you know.
I feel like people bust my balls all the time about, you know, certain projects that I invest a lot of time into and money and don't really see any reward from them. I just do it because I enjoy it. I can tell you're amped up about this.
Oh yeah.
This thing is gonna be huge. So aside from this prank, what's your favorite one so far?
Favorite prank?
Yeah.
I really like the fake proposal prank that me and Gina did. I really like that one. Where we went out.
And that was like Mario
we did it on him too, but we went out, but before him, we went out in public and just did it on the public. And it was really funny. And that was probably one of my favorites.
All right, guys, that's it for this episode of Reloaded. If you want to go check out more of Jesse and PvP, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Don't forget, new episodes on Rated RR every single week and new episodes of Reloaded right here every single Monday. See y'all next time.